Hello beautiful people, divine souls. Welcome to my channel, Find Feminine Awareness. If you are new, please like, subscribe, share, press the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I only post about twice a month. And for those of you who have been with me for a while now, I just want to say thank you. I love you and appreciate you for being here, for trusting me to be your reader, giving you these messages. And although the topic is a little bit different, okay, I wanted to have fun with this one, y'all. It's a little bit spicy, but I promise you it is for your highest good. It is for healing purposes, because when we are aware, we have conscious awareness of who is saying what about us and what's going on in certain environments, we can make the proper decisions to remove ourselves from the things that are not serving our highest good. So that is my intention today, guys, okay? Although the topic is definitely different, because I was feeling, I'm getting in touch with my inner child today. I've got some playful, childlike energy, and I wanted to use that to my advantage, okay? So without further ado, all you're going to do is pick a card. It's okay if you're drawn to more than one pile. It is totally okay. Always trust your own intuition. Tarot, the oracle, is never meant to run your life, okay? This is just for validation and confirmation. Things can change. Energy is fluid. It's not 100%. I will not sit right here and lie to you and say that everything that I'm saying is exactly what it is. No, you will decide that. You will determine what resonates for you and what does not, okay? More than one person is listening to this reading, so some things will fit, some things won't. That's okay. That's the way general readings work. They also are timeless, which means that it doesn't matter when you watch this video. You were led here for a reason. When you see this is when you are meant to see this. That's how spirit works. Okay, guys? So we have pile number 1 with the rhodozite. Okay, number 43 in rhodozite. Also number 7 could be significant. Okay, 43. Ancestralite, 47. The number 11 could be significant to you as well. And we have the rainbow Mayanite, 22. Also 4 could be significant to you. I will leave the timestamps in the comment section and in the description box below, okay? See you in your piles, guys. Pile number 1. Hello and welcome to your reading. So you guys picked 43, the rhodozite, okay? So I can tell you right now, pile number 1, you are the most talked about out of all the piles, okay? Let's pull some oracle and see exactly why all these people are talking about you, okay? I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I do feel like it's a mix both, okay? Okay, you're an old wise soul because you know a lot of things. You've been through a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles in life, and they have matured you, okay? So pile number 1, you are also my spiritual seekers, okay? My spiritually advanced pile. You could have a lot of wisdom to share that of the experiences that you have had, the lessons that you have learned, okay? I feel like you guys are my pile that's been there and done that. You could be older as well, like in as far as like your age here on earth and your human body, okay? Older, like late 20s and up, 30s and up. I don't feel like I've had very many young viewers that be picking this pile. And if you are, it's just because you are definitely an old soul, okay? You have gone through your spiritual awakening, okay? You have gone through your spiritual awakening, and some of you also have psychic gifts, okay? So you can see through the bullshit of others, but also you are a healer, okay? And this is not necessarily what I wanted the reading to be for, but whatever comes up, I do relay the message, okay? Because I am an open and clear channel for spirit. For anything positive to come through will come through for you. So that's just validation that this is you and for your pile, okay, that you did pick the right one. Okay, so the spirit is also showing me that how can I put this? Because you're so giving, okay, you have kind of neglected yourself and you've given to others. I see a lot of people have been successful or abundant, or they have received things because you have given them, you have led the way, you have paved the way, you have done something for them. And this is beautiful, of course, because yes, it's what healers do, but Spirit is really telling me that for a while, and I feel like you're now getting on track with this because you have realized this through your spiritual awakening, through all the people that you have helped. You have really depleted your energy, okay? Where that love went out, you gave it to so many other people, you forgot to give it to yourself, and you're now realizing this. So this is not just the people that are talking about you, that there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people around you that are talking about you, and it's good and bad things. We'll get into the details, but this is also showing like the amount of people that you have literally helped heal, okay? And that's a big message for my pile number ones. Yep, door to healing, personal healing, and happiness. Yep, just validating that you're a healer, okay? 7 keeps popping up for you. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, matters of the heart. Okay, also, you learn huge lessons in your life revolving around relationships. So pile number 1, you have gone through a lot of friendships. Could be a lot of intimate relationships too. And this is no judgment zone. This is something that your soul chose to do. You needed to be in contact with those souls for healing purposes, for lessons to be learned. And in the same way, in return, they taught you lessons as well. So those are very meaningful connections, where they lasted a long time or where they lasted a little bit. So what they're telling me is that relationships where you used to be with people, like exes, okay, specifically, are those talking about you to this day. They see how you have changed and how you have come up out of, I'm hearing also addictions, okay? A lot of you have come up out of addictions. So this is why our exes are thinking, our exes, could be a message for me. That's too funny. Probably is. This is probably my pile as well. Thank you, Spirit. Our ex, I did it again. Your exes, not about me. This is all about you. I am so sorry. Okay, your exes are the main ones thinking about you, okay? Specifically, we have, so for the gentleman, actually it doesn't really matter, okay? I'm just going to describe to you the description of this person. One of them is bald, okay? It does not matter the race. Also, there's another one who has long hair but no beard, and long hair and a beard, okay? And this also, for a woman, is going to be long, brown, wavy, straight hair. And she is in her 30s, okay? 34 or 38 right now. She is 34 or 38 right now. And for the men, I would say 38, 39, 45, and 43, and 41. That would be the age of the people the ex is talking about you now, okay? So it was your destiny to go through these people because you basically changed them. In the same way that you went through a spiritual awakening and you went through many versions of yourself, you were meant to do that for other people. I do sometimes read reversals. For this, I'm not specifically, unless I'm called to, but that's why I'm putting them back up right, and they originally were in reverse. I do not take all cards in reversals. I just feel like explaining that someone probably was like, well, it's upside down. So I'm an intuitive tarot reader. That means everything that I'm saying is being channeled, and I'm doing it intuitively. So I don't take the cards literal or whatever the word is for that. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying, right? And the 10 is the completion of a cycle for you, which means that you have completed a cycle and you are now on your way to destiny, because I do see that the energy for you was a little bit stagnant getting to your destiny and your purpose and really getting to the core of who you are as a spiritual being, as an eternal soul, okay? It took you a while. Like, you went through a lot of hurt and pain, a lot of disappointment, separation. And when I say separation, like, these people kind of just left you in the dark. You had a lot of ghosting. People just ghost you and up and leave, okay? Or they were just draining your energy completely, because I'm seeing your heart energy being completely taken from you. But not to stand in a victim mode, because you did make this choice to give it, okay? I'm not going to necessarily say they took it. I mean, they did, but you gave it first and then they took, okay? Because that's how that works, because someone can't take something from you, of course, unless you were robbed, right? But I'm talking about matters of the heart and energy of the heart, okay? Your time, your the way that you care and the way that you're willing to do things for people and show up, okay? That was taken from you because you were willing to give it, okay? And I see that now, within the past 7 months or 7 years for some of you, have finally put up these boundaries. And I did say the number 7. maybe I didn't, but I definitely meant to, is very significant for you somehow, some way. So general reading, take what resonates and leave the rest. Like I said, you will know what's meant for you. Love begins. Woo! So there is also somebody talking about you who wants to be with you, okay? This is a person at work or someone who used to work with you, who has their eye on you. And what they say is how giving of a person you are. But they also say that you have done a complete change and you're not the person that you used to be, and they're interested in who and what you have become. They want to know the new you, okay? They've known the old version of you, and this person wants to know the new you. Some of you can be in contact with this person. Some of you completely cut this person off, okay? Take it where it fits. Take it where it resonates. Dun, dun, dun. Some of you guys, you have somebody talking about you that you took a vacation with, somewhere tropical, somewhere beautiful, out in nature. I'm getting springs, lake, waters, rivers, oceans. Okay, you took a trip with this person, an ex of yours, could be an ex-friend, doesn't necessarily have to be intimate. Okay, that person is speaking about you and how much you changed and how much they miss you and how much they would like to have you in their life. I feel like they are far from you, so they want to at least talk to you. They could be contacting you through social media. Either you have blocked them, okay, you blocked this person and they wish that you didn't block them, or you just do not respond to their DMs. This could be on any form of social media. They talk about how brave you are, how honest you are, and how you were able to do things that they were not able to do, and you were the stepping stone for them to get in their next chapter of life, and they wouldn't have gotten where you have gotten if it wasn't for you. Some of you also who's talking about you, I do believe it's the same person who you took this trip with. They are planning of, or they already did, go to a retreat and take plant medicine of some sort because of you and your words of wisdom, or some sort of experience, some word exchange that you guys had together that made them want to go, and they built up the courage. They got brave enough because of your energy, led the way for them to do this, and it was very healing for them, and they wish that they could thank you. Either this or they have thanked you, and you know exactly who this person is because they have thanked you. This doesn't necessarily have to be an ex, okay? I'm getting so much energy right now. I'm trying to make it all make sense. So it's like an overload because, like I said, pile number one, you are the pile where most people are speaking of you. And guess what? I haven't had anything negative at all. Of course, we're not finished, but I just don't get anything negative about you. These people are all saying really good things about you. The bad thing is that on their behalf is that they miss you and they have regrets. And they do feel they want to apologize. And I feel like for some of you, you have received this apology, or you just feel it internally, or some of you just cut them off to the point where you're never going to receive the apology because you have blocked them, like I said. But I do want you to know that they have changed. They changed because of you. They have become better because of you. They decided that they were going to be a better partner to who they're with now or whoever they're going to be in the future because of you. And that's beautiful. I'm literally getting like the chills. Do you see that everywhere? Because that's how beautiful of a soul you are. That's how healing you are. You are definitely my old souls, my spiritual seekers. Been there, done that. Okay, you have a lot of experience under your belt. Some of you could have traveled all over, or you want to, and you're going to. This is because you want to visit sacred sites. Some of you also are planning on doing ayahuasca or some sort of plant medicine, or this could be shrooms or something like that, or some of you are just potheads, and that's totally okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest, but you want to level up. You want to level up. Some of you are meditating, or you're getting like visions in your dreams of people from your past, or you're just feeling the energy of them. So say, for instance, you're thinking about an ex-friend or an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend. If you feel about them, that's their energy that you're feeling. They're sending you loving and forgiving energy. They're sending it to you, and you're feeling it telepathically. Like I said, you are very spiritual. You have these gifts, okay? You get this information through your crown chakra and your third eye and your heart, which is very open. In order to receive spiritual messages from the other side, from the spiritual realm, you must be open in the heart, the third eye, and the crown, in which you are. I don't know what you've been doing, pile number one, but it's working. So keep up the good work, okay? That's beautiful for you. I love it. Let's see. So who is talking about pile number one, basically everyone's talking about you, pile number one. Somebody's mother is talking about you, or it could be your mother, okay, telling you that you need to go after your dreams. Some of you are being hesitant on going after your dreams, and your mother is over here like, no, honey. Your mother, this mother energy, okay, is very passionate, very charming, brilliant, and independent. She could be single, okay, or she just stands in the energy of being a beautiful, strong, independent woman, okay, also old soul and wise. Sorry, I dropped this. Okay, so you got your mom talking about you, saying great things to you. Your mom is going and gossiping. No, I wouldn't say gossiping, but your mother tells all her friends when they gossip is the message I wanted to say. I apologize. When she's with her friends, she talks about her baby. So a lot of you could be the oldest or you are the youngest, okay? We got mama talking about you to her friends about how my baby is got such good heart and it's going so many places, okay? And also I'm getting that a lot of you, I feel like this mother is not from the United States, okay? She is somewhere else, and if she is in the United States, like she's not, English or American, you know what I'm saying? Originally, she could be American now is what I'm saying. I apologize, but she's got beautiful, beautiful brown skin, and I feel like she has an accent, okay? This could be Spanish. It could be anything, okay? It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily... No, I'm going to stick with that, yes. So somebody's mother, Puerto Rican mother, man, beautiful, exotic, whenever. And of course, she's still beautiful now, but when she was younger, she was a showstopper. So somebody's mom is hot. Okay, somebody's mom is hot. I'm not going to say she's not now because age, age has overcome, because age is beautiful, okay? Age is beautiful. But when your mom was younger, your mom was who everyone wanted to be with. She was like the it girl, okay? And y'all, if you have a hot mom, you're going to know what I'm saying. All right, we have the Eight of Michael. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Okay, so some of you who's talking about you have a daughter. You have a teen daughter, maybe younger teen. It could be like between the ages, I would say, of like 8 and 18. Could be a little, around that age, right? A daughter who's very sassy, talking junk because they're not getting their way in the home, okay? This is who's talking about you. Just saying like, my parents don't understand, this isn't fair, or I just want to, I want to run away, or you guys are just not getting along, okay, arguments and stuff like that. That's somebody who is talking about you in your life. That is funny. Very specific. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into the tarot because I don't want these messages to be super long, okay? I want them to be detailed. And quick, you know what I'm saying? Because people got things to do. My energy is so high today, guys. I'm telling you, I can't even describe it. And I only had one thing of coffee. It's very spiritual. The Hierophant. Ooh, the High Priestess. What did I tell y'all? Man, y'all are something serious spiritually. Okay, just spiritually advanced. Okay, you also have an ex that keeps trying to come back. It could be male or female, okay? Sorry, let me grab this, guys. Okay, male or female, somebody who keeps trying to come back into your life that you're actually talking to now. You haven't fully cut the cord of connection between you guys. You guys could still be talking, or maybe you're just not fully over. Okay, pile number one. And also whoever you spoke about practicing magic with or doing magic with, or whoever you actually do magic with, they talk about you too. They talk because they are on the same level as you as far as the things. They're like-minded. It's a like-minded individual of you, a like-minded individual friend of yours that you have currently that you talk about spirituality with. They talk about you, and they talk about how you have these beautiful magical powers within, and they can feel it and they can sense it. And you guys talk about those beautiful things together, okay? Whether you have just talked about it or whether you're going to do it or you have done it, okay? Practice magic together, talked about these things, all right? But if the two of you decided that's what you wanted to do, it would be very powerful because two minds together is stronger than one. When you pray, okay, with two or more. What's that saying? I'm not really sure, but it's accurate, and you know what I'm saying. Seven of Wands. And yeah, and then look, I ain't gonna lie to you, pile number one. You got mad exes. Mad exes. I'm getting the number 7 again. Mad exes that miss your sex. They miss your touch. They miss your sensuality. They miss your understanding. They miss your wisdom. They miss your patience. They miss your kindness, okay? Pile number one. That is all I have for you. I really don't know where else to go because it's such a beautiful, positive pile. I love you guys. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, pile number one. Hey, pile number two. So welcome to your reading. You picked 47, Ancestral Light, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I knew that 11 also could have resonated with you. Oh, sometimes my math don't math. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started and pull your energy and see who is talking about you and what they are saying and why. Pile number two, Spirit, what do we got going on? Okay, pile number two, you are very successful with business, okay? You have a high ranking job. You could have a lot of people under you. I'm getting military, possible lawyer, something along the lines of, you just could be a manager, okay? This could be you being a manager, or you just have a lot of people that work under you, okay? So this is how people see you, okay? Memories of love. Okay, so we got X's coming through. We got 4 X's for you. We have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 4 here, okay? 4 X's that are currently thinking about you, because what I'm getting is that these X's were with you. Now, this does not mean all you have is 4 X's, or maybe you do. That could be true also. But what I'm getting is that there are 4 X's that you had where you were not successful, okay? They went through it with you. You could have been broke at the time. You were struggling. So I'm getting some of you didn't have a car at this time. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped that. I said I'm getting that some of you didn't have a car at this time, okay? That this was actually, they were good connections, except for you just didn't have your money right, okay? So I feel like maybe these people were doing better than you financially, okay? Or you guys were like about equal, or maybe she or he wasn't working, or they couldn't work, and you needed to be the one that was supposed to provide, okay? I don't want to get like, just because you're male doesn't mean that you have to provide. You know, every home is different, every situation, every partnership is different, okay? So just take that, put it where it fits, take what resonates, and leave the rest. Don't force fit anything. And I'm getting one particular connection out of these 4. You were with a person for a very long time, okay? I'm getting 6 years. I'm getting 6 years you were with this person. I literally have the number 6 here 3 times. We have the number 6 here, here, and here, okay? So you were with this person for 6 years. This is a very specific message for a small amount of you, but you were with this person for 6 years. And since then, or it could have been 6 years ago, 6 years ago, okay? 6 years ago. Or you were with that person for 6 years. This is a very just deep connection. You guys were in love, but I feel like you were too young. You didn't have enough life experience, okay? And this person sees you now, and they think they have memories, you know. They always saw the potential in you. They always knew that you would be successful, and they even told you that, okay? They told you that you would be successful, and they miss your love. They think about your love. I feel like some of you are with someone else right now, and they're on the outside looking in. They wish that they could say how they feel, and I feel like some of them were too hard on you. They might have been a little harsh with their words, but that's just because they felt like tough love would be the best for you to get you on your feet. And I'm hearing that you ended up getting on your feet after this relationship ended, and it kind of upsets them, okay? It upsets them that this happened, that you waited, and there is no wrong or right here, guys. Life plays out the way it should, intentionally, on purpose. There are things that are in our control and things that are not in our control. And they're telling me that this was not in your control. It was meant for you guys to experience the love that you had while you had it, and then separate yourselves. I do see that this person is with someone else also, but they are thinking about you. They're happy in their relationship, though. They are. They just have memories sometimes that take them back. I do see them in a happy, loving relationship, because this is when you guys were young. This is when you guys were younger, when you were still trying to figure life out, and you guys thought that you could have been married, or you could have been planning on married, okay, or you have kids together. That just keeps this energy intertwined between you, because you know that true love never dies. So even though that you're not together, doesn't mean that this love doesn't carry on, right? That's the way that is. So there's this one specific ex of yours, and you're gonna know who I'm talking about. This is like you thought the love of your life. You thought you're gonna be with them forever. Either you were too bossy or they were too bossy, okay? This person not only thinks about you, but they talk about you to their family members, because they're showing me that you knew their mom and dad, and they knew your mom and dad, okay? So this person knows your family, and they still are in touch with some of your family. They may not talk to you, but they're talking to some of your family. It could specifically be your mom, brothers or sisters, cousins, something like that, all right? They are still in touch. And yes, like I said, some of you have kids with this person. Thought it was going to be happily ever after, and it just didn't end up that way. But listen, you don't need to be upset about this. Just be grateful. Remember the perfect memories, the beautiful, loving memories, okay, and hold on to that. Also, we have a crossed over loved one that's coming through for you. We have somebody here who lost mom and dad, okay? And please, pile number 2, if this is you, please leave a comment. You lost mom and dad at a younger age. I'm getting that you're a male, but you don't necessarily have to be. Mom and dad is coming through, and I'm going to cry. Lordy, pile number 2, here we go. I feel like they were lost in a tragic accident, a car accident possibly, a plane crash, or just a freak accident, or mom and dad could have been lost at two different times, okay? One from a sickness, or both from a sickness, and one from a sickness and one from an accident, okay? Take that where it resonates. Take that and put that where it resonates. Mom and dad is showing up saying that when you see the rainbow, that is where we are. Something about the rainbow for you, okay? They talk about you all the time, and they are present with you, okay? They want you to know that they haven't missed anything, that they see your kids specifically. We have a boy here. They see their grandson. Oh, Lordy. I dropped all my cards. I'm so sorry, you guys. That hit me something hard, okay? I'm also getting like... This is a matter, it could have been a heart condition. One of them lost from a heart condition, a heart attack, a stroke, or airway not being able to breathe. This could even be like seizure, and this was sudden, and they wanted me to tell you that this was sudden, it was instant, and they didn't suffer, they didn't hurt, okay? Because I feel like some of this was really gory, and they're showing me like some of you had to see the bodies, and you completely broke down because it looked really bad, but they are just coming through and saying that, hey, it doesn't have to be both, okay? It could be one more than the other. It could have been both, but it could have just been one, okay? Mother or father, where you saw their body and it hurt you to see it. It looked bad, okay? I don't like to use that word. I'm sorry I'm using the word bad, but like it just, you know what I mean. This message is for you. This is a very, very specific message for somebody that you saw the body and it tore you up, and you just like, some of you almost threw up. It made you sick to your stomach because when you saw that, you related it to the pain that you thought that they felt in the moment when they passed, and they are just saying they did not feel the pain. Whoo! Okay, let me pick up the rest of my cards, you guys. And I also wanted to say that they're talking about how some of you have a baby on the way, and they can see this, okay? Just had a baby on the way, or you're about to have a baby. And they're saying, we are holding this soul's hand, waiting for this soul to come in, and we will be with this soul every step of the way. This is not what this reading was meant to be about, you guys, but I will relay the message as I receive them. I am an open channel to spirit. If it's important, if it's needed for healing, I'm going to tell you pile number 2. So trust and believe that you were led here for a reason, okay? There's no such thing as coinkydings. And also, for those of you, male or female, if you're not trying to have any kids, right now you need to take the extra precautions, okay? Because, just fertility everywhere, okay? Fertility everywhere. It's popping up in the reading. Ooh. Also, if some of you are trying to get a new job, we have success, okay? Success in a new job. We have people at, if you just did an interview, pile number 2, there are people at the higher ups, the managers of some sort. That could have been what I was channeling earlier when it comes to the managers, the successful job if you don't have one now, or you're looking for a new job, you just did an interview, okay, you had an orientation. These people are talking about you right now, saying that they see you being the person for the job, okay? So this is success, getting the job that you had an interview for, or an orientation. They're showing me like online, you had a video, you had to do some sort of presentation, could have been in person, all right? It doesn't matter. Pile number 2, wow. So they're talking about you, about how professional you were. They liked your mannerisms. They liked your credentials and your experience in the workplace. I'm getting entrepreneur spirit for you, pile number 2, which means you had a lot of different credential, is that the right word? You got a lot of different like skills under your belt, okay? You know what you're doing. You're a handy person. You just have a lot of experience in different fields is what I want to say, okay? You're going to be making a little bit more money in this position. The person hiring is looking for you. And also, pile number 2, there's a partner that you're currently having casual sex with. This is not a message for people who are in a relationship that are not having casual sex, okay? Let's use common sense here. I know that common sense ain't that common, but we're going to have to use it here today on this channel, please, guys. All right, thank you, love you. All right, so those of you who are having casual sex with this person, I feel like this is a kind of new connection. You could have known them for a while though, but your connection is new, or it's been renewed. It's been a new spark, but you've been talking to them, you know, maybe could have been years or just on and off. This person is currently thinking about you, okay? They're thinking about y'all's hot sex. They're thinking about how much they are into you, how much they enjoy you and your energy, and they like to go out and do things with you. This is somebody that you've been going out and doing stuff with. I'm getting nature stuff. I see you at the beach with them. Taking walks, okay? You guys could be going out to clubs at night. I see even possible strip clubs, okay? Or somebody here in pile number 2 used to be a dancer, okay? You used to be a dancer. And we have employees that used to work with you or still work in that establishment and you no longer work there. They talk about you too. Something about OG here. We have OG. If you have a place of work where you were there for a while, okay? And every now and then, those employees, those people that you know, some in contact with still, some you're not in contact with, they are talking about you and about how you did your job. You did it well, you've been doing it for a minute, and you're really good at it. You perfected that skill. You became a master at that job, okay? You became a master at that job. This is what those people are saying about you and your old workplace that you no longer work at anymore. Pile number 2, this is beautiful. And also, people are always talking about, about how good your sex is, okay? You're very intimidating and very sexual. You could be a Scorpio. You don't necessarily have to be, okay? Pile number 2, but you just got this sex appeal all about you. I have Aphrodite showing up. She is one of your deities, one of like your spirit guides. You just have something in common with this archetype, okay? Aphrodite, you just leak sex appeal, and you are very intimidating to people, okay? And I see that you walk the walk and you talk the talk, and you lay it down in the bedroom. I got a lady in the streets but freaking sheets, okay? And that could be, you know, you carry yourself as a gentleman in the streets, okay? No one would ever know, okay? Except for like with the exception of if you were ever a dancer, okay, or still are. No one would ever know that you are so good in bed, that it doesn't seem like that's something about you right away. But then when people get to know you and that side of you behind closed doors, you're like this like lion. It's like rawr. It's like this lioness, like you just pounce on and you get what you want, and you it's getting pretty graphic here, guys. I don't know if I want to carry on with that, but you get what I'm saying. Pile number 2. Woo, that is funny. You never know what's going to come up for the messages, pile number 2. All right, pile number 2. Who else is talking about you? Who else is talking about you, and what are they saying? Okay, so we also have, for those of you who had a court case, right? And you got away with it. Okay, when I say got away with it, let me be more specific. Okay, there was a charge, right? And it got dropped. Maybe it didn't get dropped all the way, but it got dropped, some of the way, or some of you could have got it completely dropped, or if you took the charge for somebody, okay? These people talk about you every now and then when they're hanging out. They just talk about, I feel like when they're smoking, hanging around with their friends, they're showing me like sitting down and they're talking and they're like, smoking and just, shooting the shit and talking about their life experiences, that you come up and they say, how you were either really lucky that the charge got dropped, or that, it was really awesome of you, and very selfless, that you took the charge for somebody, okay? So that's a very specific message for you, pile number 2. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated, even if it didn't. All right, pile number 2. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You picked 22, Rainbow Mayonite, okay? Also, number 4 could resonate with you somehow, some way. Let's go ahead and get into your pile and see who is talking about you and what they are saying, okay? This is always for your highest good. This is to help you heal. It could be positive. It could be negative. I don't really know until we get into it, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and start with the oracle, okay? Spirit, what do we have for pile number 3? Who is talking about them? Thank you. And what are they saying? Who is talking about them and what are they saying? Okay, so for those of you who just moved, okay? You just moved out of a home, out of a situation, okay? And this caused you a lot of emotional withdrawal. This person, this people that you left behind, okay? That you didn't want to leave behind, they are talking about you, okay? And I do feel like this could be a divorce. They're talking about how things were ugly, things were not fair. There was a lot of confusion and miscommunication. Ooh, Lordy. And you or they got up out of there really quickly, okay? Really quickly. There is just you up and left, or they up and left, okay? This could be a divorce, like I said. This could have been over money. So who's talking about you is this person that up and left, or you had to up and leave. They talk about to their friends, to their family. They just vent about how this left them feeling, because it didn't leave them feeling good. Just like you were emotionally withdrawn from the situation, they were as well, okay? But they're telling me, Spirit is telling me, that it just wasn't meant to be. It was that you guys tried and you gave it your best shot, but you had to let it go, okay? Because it was no longer serving you or them. I do see that kids were involved. For some of you, I feel like these children are out of the house, okay, or about to be out of the house. So if you could have kids with this person, but I feel like they're older, okay? This doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But for the majority of you, that will be the message, is that these kids are older. So there's just a lot of loneliness and a lot of sadness, and this person is wishing that things were different, okay? They literally look up at the stars and they think about how they wish things were different, okay? That you guys had a lot of journeys and different chapters that you went through in life. You guys did a lot together. Y'all did, I have traveling here, family travels. And I just getting that you guys even probably went to counseling, or you were working on your relationship and it just didn't work, okay? So this person talks about you. They talk about, they grieve, okay? They talk about the loss. It's not them talking shit. It's just them wishing that things were different, that you guys, that things could have ended a little bit better, a little bit more peaceful, because I feel like things ended on a pretty bad note, that the storm is like over now, right? So it's like calm down, and now that it's calmed down, you guys were able to self-reflect and instead of being in a place of anger and resentment and unforgiveness, you guys are both settling down to this place where you can really self-reflect, and instead of blaming each other, you can look at what you did wrong within yourself to them and become a better person, okay? Whoo, that's heavy. Pile number 3. I don't know if I said number 2 earlier. If I did, I apologize. Wow, that card doesn't even belong there. So we're going to take it because it fell out. The Sun. Okay. We also have people at your workplace that speak about you because they're all in your business and they know about this separation. This could be new. This could be something that you're currently in the midst of, okay? You could be in the midst of having to leave and move out really quickly, or that's your plans that you're leaving. You're up and moving and leaving, okay? It took a while. It took a long while for you to make this decision to up and move and leave. Whether it's recent, it's about to happen, or it could be also, it could be years ago that you chose to do this, okay? Because this is the people that are thinking about you and talking about you now, okay? We have people at your job that you tell your business to. It doesn't necessarily have to be about this situation, but I do want to tell you, pile number 3, that you got to stop telling people at your job all your business, because a lot of them, I feel that this is for those of you who work with a lot of people. Okay, there are people behind your back that talk about your life situation and they don't have all the facts. Okay, the true story that was told out of your mouth, out of the horse's mouth, has been twisted and turned in a whole bunch of different ways, and people are going around. They're repeating this information, but it's not the true information. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that in your work environment. Pile number 3: people are talking about your personal business. And like, it's like you told one person, maybe you told 2 people, okay? Or maybe you told too many people your business, and now it's been it's traveled. And you know, like the game, they're showing me the game Banana, how when you're in a circle and you whisper in one person's ear, like, I have a dog, and there's like 12 people, and when it gets to the end, you know, you whisper in each person's ear every time it gets to the end. It's like, like the color blue is ridiculous. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making an example. So the story that you told is not the story that is everyone's talking about. So I don't know if you wanted to correct that, or if you just don't care. That's cool too. I'm just making you aware of it, you know? And then also I have that there's people at your job that they don't have a lot going on, and you seem to have a lot going on, and so they basically they always want to know what you got going on. Like this, they're telling me that your life is exciting. Okay, and also people at your job say that you have rose-colored glasses, that you don't see the truth of things. Whether this is true or not, I'm just telling you what they're saying, okay? They could say that you're moody and that you go through like major ups and downs. And listen, this is crazy because this is what they're saying, but at the end of the day, I don't want you to feel no type of way about this, because everyone wears rose-colored glasses at some point in time in their life, right? Everybody. I don't care who you are. And also, everybody goes through ups and downs in life where their mood, you know, they're just depressed or not feeling good. So I don't know why these people necessarily are talking. Like, who cares what they're saying anyways? But, you know, I feel like you're the type of energy that doesn't care anyway, because you are a rainbow bridge between the spiritual realm and the earthly plane. So I feel like you don't absorb this negative energy anyways. I feel like you already know about it, that you're already aware of it, which is a good thing. And I feel like you don't care, but I feel like this is just validation, confirmation that people talk at your job, you know? People could say that you're a daydreamer, or there is someone at your job that has a crush on you that daydreams about you. There is somebody at your job that absolutely daydreams about you, okay? This is for those of you who have been in a work environment. If you've been there for a while, you know, I feel like this is mostly for people who've been there for a while. There's this one person in particular that really adores you, and they know they have no chance with you. You are out of their league. You are, at least that's how they feel. You know, I don't like to say that someone's out of someone's league, because it's all about confidence, and if you really want something, you go and get it. But this person does not have confidence, okay? I feel like they're really shy, and they want to talk to you, but they don't ever know what to say, and it's like they freeze up and they kind of get shy, okay? They kind of get shy. We also have a boss around you, someone who is your manager or your boss or something. This is a female energy I'm getting. She speaks highly of you. She speaks highly of you because you do your job well, okay? She also might use you to train other people at your job because you're the go-to person for that. She feels like you're the best person to train somebody else, and I feel like that's because you have been there a long time. So she speaks highly of you guys. This manager speaks highly of you because you are good at your job. Okay, what else do we got? Pile number 3. We also have okay. So I have to be super detailed about this. This is somebody, for those of you who are kind of single and you're not really committed, okay? For those of you who are single and you're not really committed, but you're out there doing your thing, right? You're doing your thing and you haven't really committed. There's a person who had a long, I feel like plenty of times y'all hung out. You all hung out plenty of times. And they were feeling you way more than you were feeling them. And I feel like you recently found somebody else. It doesn't necessarily have to be, I feel like you're for those of you on your way to commitment, okay, you might be on your way to committing to somebody now. Like you're almost there. You are talking with a person who you feel like you're vibing with and you guys are on your way to commitment. Okay, well, this other person who was dealing with you before that, right before this commitment, they can see that you're going off with somebody else and it's not them, okay? And so I don't see, it's not necessarily that they are talking about you, but they're definitely thinking about you. They're thinking about how they missed the chance with you and how they wanted to be with you. And they're really feeling, they're very sad about it, okay? They're very sad about it. I don't feel like they have too many people to talk to. I feel like they talked to you, like you were their friend and they considered you like their lover, even though there was not commitment there, okay? It's not like there was a relationship. I mean, it was a relationship, but not a committed relationship, okay? There was intimacy here. So someone you were intimate with, right, who is sad and wishes that they could have been like the apple of your eye. They're just saying, I wish I was, they liked me in the same way that they liked this other person, this person who it seems to be you are going into a committed relationship with, okay? Yeah, because you're up and leaving, I feel like maybe you and this person, okay, this person who I'm speaking of, you and this person could have argued. There was a little bit of tension there, argued because over your time, and you weren't really willing to give them the time that they wanted. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. You have every right to pick and choose who the hell you're going to spend time with and who you're not going to spend time with. So this is not to make you feel bad, okay? This is something that you already know, pile number 3. That, this person really wanted to be with you, but they were a little too pushy for you. They were a little too pushy, or you could be with someone who was actually pushy enough, and that's how they got you to this level of commitment. That could go either way there, okay, guys? Either way, take what resonates and leave the rest, because there's more than one person watching, so I can't possibly just hone in and channel your energy and your energy only. There are multiple situations going on here. Okay, so yeah, and so that could be also that the person who you're with now, for those of you who are starting to go into a committed relationship, the person, they got you by being persistent and a little pushy, and they just, but I feel like you kind of like that. They're like totally Taurus energy, stubborn. They don't have to necessarily be, Taurus, but that's the energy that they're standing in. They go and get what they want and they're materialistic. So this person could have given you money, or they just do things for you, and that's how they kind of like won you over. It is, at least for now, okay? That person also talks about you, but they talk about you to everybody. They talk about you to their friends, to their family. They talk about you to people that they work with. They talk about you to everyone, to the point where they don't shut up. They literally want to have your kids, okay? They if you have kids, they want to do things for your kids. They talk about you so much they can't get you out of their mind. They are totally wrapped up in everything that you do, everything about you. They love your aura, they love your energy, and they just are completely in love with you, pile number 3. So if you're dealing with somebody, sorry I dropped this, if you're dealing with somebody, pile number 3, and you are commitments on the mind, or you're just thinking about it, whether you do it or not, this person eats, sleeps, breathes, dreams you, okay? Oh my God, like it's crazy. They're obsessed with you. And if you like this kind of energy, pile number 3, then go for it. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. That's how somebody's got to really want me in order to get me. You're going to have to show me. I'm like that, and there is no shame in it, pile number 3, okay? I do feel like this person reminds you of somebody that you lost. This person reminds you of somebody that you lost. It could be an ex, or it could be somebody that crossed over, okay? And also, some of you are struggling to make a decision because this is actually this scenario that I'm speaking of with this person, okay, that you were dealing with, and this new person that's getting all of your attention. It's definitely causing you some heartbreak because you're having a hard time making a decision, wondering even if you need to make a decision, I want to tell you here and now, stop. Be gentle with yourself. Healing still needs to occur. I'm not exactly sure what is going on. I mean, I can see a lot of what's going on actually, but like, you know, it's different for all of you. That I do see, what I can tell you is that you need some more healing around the heart, okay, concerning this loss that you took. Concerning this loss that you took, you're still grieving, you're still hurting, and I need you to take your time, pile number 3, and do not rush, okay? Do not feel like you owe anybody anything, no matter how obsessed they are with you, no matter how much they're willing to do for you. Take your time. You do not need to rush, okay? So pile number 3, that is all I have for you. I love you guys so much. That reading was amazing. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I only post like twice a month. I do offer personal readings. My information is in the description box below. Until next time, pile number 3. Love you guys. Bye.